Hello everyone and welcome back to Gentoo Rescue. Today we're jumping into the world called Transition. A very, I don't even know what it's... Oh, didn't mean to drop that. I don't know what's going to happen in this world. I see a rocket over here, which is very concerning. I see lots of penguins, which is pretty awesome, because penguins are pretty cool. You're going to need to watch the prior parts in the series to really understand what's going on here, because there's a lot of mechanics that overlap and layer to make this game the game it is, and we are already in a full world of even more levels. Okay, left alt to do what? To slow motion. Huh? Interesting. Why do I need to slow motion anything? Strange. Okay, well. Ooh, and I can't go anywhere. I have to... Interesting. Okay. If I do this, then go here. Then... Okay, well, I need to get blue and green effectively swapped. We do this. We do this. Green goes maybe up here. Then blue comes in. Ah, there we go. I like where this is going. Maybe. I guess we can do this. There we go. That's going to work out perfectly. Red goes there, green goes there, and blue goes there. Good work, everyone. Proud of you, team. So then, okay, so this is all about portals. So thinking, haha, with portals is probably the joke there. I love jokes. There's a level called While here. Whatever. Does this just take you to the spot there? How do we get the seals gone? How can the seals... Oh, they go fast enough. Now that's interesting. Now that's a very interesting thing to know. If they go fast enough, they can have their life ruined. Not life ruined, they can just leave the boundaries of the level, which is sometimes the same thing. So then how do I use this to my advantage to actually make something interesting happen? I need to have both of them in position to kind of go boom, 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 boom forever. We need to have them both end up like down here or something of the sort. I guess we can do maybe one of these. Is this better? Is this better? I don't think it's better. I think it might actually be worse. Because then what do we do here? Can I have this guy move? No. This guy's doing his thing. And this guy has to stay put while this guy moves around. You can't actually make a while statement as the level name seems to imply. We go here, we hang out all the way. Because, like, okay, we... Because what I really want... What do I really want? I couldn't tell you. Fascinating. Man. I feel like I'm not making a very good commentary because I'm just genuinely a little bit like frazzled about like what to do here. Because then also like, okay, for example, we have this guy and we know how to get both of them on this row. why does it matter if they're both on this row? Genuinely, what is the general large scale purpose of this? I might have to exit and come back to this one. Let's try Inertia. Inertia might be able to tell us something interesting about this whole thing. Ooh, okay. You can go like this. That's awesome. But before you do that, no. No, not before you do that. Because I don't want to do that. I want to have Mr. Blue coming from the top. Like, as such, pretty much. Can I do anything with this? No, because Mr. Blue just ends up here. They're only one-way teleports, which is very interesting. I do feel like you don't see a lot of one-way teleports in puzzle games. They're usually two ways. Because that makes for interesting puzzles and such. I guess we could do this. No, we couldn't. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I would just get him stuck forever. That's not good. No, you get stuck there. Don't get stuck there. I don't want you stuck there. If you get stuck there, then that's actually really bad for everyone here. I guess it's also acceptable for Mr. Green to end up going in from this direction too. You can do that. That's okay. Can Mr. Green end up over here, perhaps? Okay, I see how we might do this. We can do it like this, and then you... Okay, got it. That wasn't so difficult. Can we go in here with Mr. Blue? It's the exact same thing that we were doing earlier. But now I have critical new context that teaches me exactly how to handle things. I don't have that. It's still very difficult for me. Like, okay. Boom. You're gone. And there's no way to naturally, organically get you to also end up gone in the same breath. So let's do this. Do the classic. Do. But then... Oh, what am I doing? This is so easy. We just do this. That's so easy. What are we talking about? Boom, you're gone. Thank you. That was, I imagine, painful to watch and experience. Go over here. We go to turn. Turn, interesting. So with this one, if we do this and then find a way to... We need to find a way for... I think Mr. Blue needs to end up in the penguin circle before Mr. Green then goes through the teleporter and causes a scene. But then how do we effectively do that? How do we make it so that Mr. Green can actually cause a scene? The questions our modern-day philosophers are unwilling to answer because they're too scared. They don't know what's going on. They want their mothers to pick them up from the birthday party and the summer party right now. Oh. Cool, if we just swap what these two guys are, we can... Cool, and then Green just goes here and goes there. Nice. What did that do? A teleporter, oh, it can only be used once. Interesting. That's a good application of layered mechanics. I guess Alt is good for tracking those kinds of things. So we just go here to momentum. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Just to make sure. Okay, yeah, you're gone. So then what? It can't be that hard. We just... Well... Here's my new theory. We're gonna end up with green somehow, some way. I want green to end up like right here. Then we can bounce off red and stay there without momentum. He just goes in, and because he's already bounced off red, there's no problem. I think we very specifically like have to have somehow green it up here, which probably requires red here, so we can go up and around and be there. Okay, so then how do we effectively get red there? I don't really know. Okay, reset. We go here, we do this. Red ends up here. Just to check, yeah, that's going to cause a panic. What are we... How am I possibly going to get... I can get green here to bounce off. Okay, when we get red here, it is not difficult to... Oh, okay. I'm actually beginning to piece it together, I think. Red gets sequestered here. We bring green in like this. Red ends up like this. Then we can bounce around a bunch to get it like this. Boing, boing. Perfect. And we've figured it out beautifully. Go ahead and go to Quake. Quake, Quake, Quake. Like the classic game, truly. What's up with this? What is the deal here? How do we get Mr. Seal? I have an interesting idea. What happens if we have... Nope, not what I meant to do. Because we do need to get the seal, like, out of here, right? That is, like, a requirement for this level? I think so. What if we do this? Then Mr. Seal will end up here. If we bounce on top of him... Ah, we knock him away. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm a big, jolly, good old fan of whatever was happening there. So we can just do this, pop you here, then go up like this. Cool. I like a good telefrag. We can use 3 seals to go ahead and get this guy here into Wormhole. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Oh, what are we supposed to do here? Oh no, that's so many... They're all just so concentrically located. So every single one just goes back in towards the middle, right? Oh, and he's gone. So we just have to be careful not to let any of the penguins escape the grasp of gravity. Yeah, so you end up going away forever. If I go with red now, he's going to telefrag. Yeah, that's not good. So I really can't have anyone end up there, because no matter which direction they go, they're going to end up kind of screwed up for life. Because then they're stuck like this, and then they end up getting telefragged no matter where they go. So yellow needs to go here. Okay, actually, blue goes here. Yellow goes over here, then ends up like that. Green. Before any of that happens, blue goes here. Red goes here. Then yellow. How do we get blue to get himself in the place he needs to be? Because, like, we move blue like this in order to get yellow in place. But red needs to... I think there's just an order of operations we need to figure out. And once I figure out the order of operations, we'll be chilling. But for now, I'm kind of lost on what that order of operations could be. Do we really need to have blue move? No. We don't need to have blue move. We need to have green move. Then red ends up here. Perfect. Yellow ends up down, I guess, like this. And then I think green just needs to end up here. Okay, gorgeous. We got it worked out. That's very cool. That was a clever and difficult level. Never again. Interruption. Interruption. Okay, so we can do that, which is pretty fun. I foresee us being able to... Oh, interesting. An animal will not use the teleport if it enters the tile by teleporting. What? Oh, now that's interesting. Now that's very interesting. So blue is just sitting here now, and we can go ahead and do that whenever we want. We also need to find a way to get... Huh. Well, what do I do with this information? Genuinely, what do I do? I'm kind of at a loss for what they really want from me from this point forward. Because how do I get... If I can get green to kind of move down... Okay, because, like, obviously, like, we do this, and then blue can, like, move down like this, and that's a gorgeous place for blue to be. Then how do we get green to end up in the same position, going down from the top? Can we? I'm not sure we can. So then maybe my premise... Maybe my premise that blue needs to do is the one who does that is actually profoundly wrong. We do this. Who does this? Sorry, I'm messing up my keybinds. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Also, the fact that I can move around blue after green has perished really scares me for future levels. There's definitely going to be something where, like, oh, well, look at this. You can, like, use the mouse wheel to, like, go back through past moves. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Okay. I like... There's a lot of ways to control this game, which is a weird thing to say, but it is also true. He flew so far. Can we do this? We can't interrupt it with... No, we can't. So then, is there some other way to stop my momentum as we go through this portal here? If we go from the right, we just circle back around and... Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. But will they accept my idea for what it is? I have an idea. just for a proof of concept, if I do this, that works. That works out well, in fact. I interrupt myself on the teleporter, and we go somewhere fun and fresh and new. But now we're gone again. We don't have that same spark, that same luster that we had previously. It's gone. We do that, and then we're gone. We do that, and we're gone. We do this, and it's the same. But the problem is, whichever one we okay. So we need to find some way to What if we do this? Oh, we can like circle back around and around until we end up here. We need to swap who's who, though. I think, right? If we do like this, for example, then is that going to reset it to how we want it to be? No. We need to reset it another time. Like this? That's the exact same as it was before. Is this good? That is good. Look at this. Then we have blue hanging out right there. Then we can go ahead and use this to break the wall and get myself trapped there permanently. Very cool. That's an interesting application of an interesting idea. Flow. I am scared for a level called Flow in an area full of teleportation stuff. What kind of flow state are we going to have to achieve? Fascinating and horrifying at the same time, because man, do I not want to have to move. What? Oh, absolutely not. Oh, absolutely not. How do you mean? We go here and then we block them. We block them. We block them like a rock'em sock'em block'em robot. We can't do this and have whoever hiding there. Can we do this? Nope, you're gone. Can we do this? I guess, but then what? We just end up in a permanent loop? Okay, what if we do this then? We've already tried that. You just go away forever, which is bad. Going away forever is bad. But then there's nothing much to be done. I guess if I really wanted to, I could, like, circle around to, like, this, then end up down here. But then what do we do with the gray penguin? If we can have the gray penguin teleport now while red's there, that'd be awesome. I guess we can do things like no. Okay. Red, get out of here. We do this, and we're now able to kind of do things like this. Great. He's gone forever. You go away. Can we do this? We can do this. But then if we do this, you go away. I want to have red end up right here, because then when green hits red, they will, like, immediately be able to be awesome and cool. No, they'll be able to immediately circle back around, bounce. If green's here, red comes through here, bounces, goes there immediately, and we have an amazing time. Just get him. Just get him. Just get him. Just come on. Just push him in. Just push him out of the way a little bit. Come on. I believe in both of you. Oh, that works. I don't even know how I did that, but that works. Okay, cool. Over here is 4. Whatever 4 means. I mean, 4 is a number. I know what the number 4 means. It's when there are. Oh, defining numbers is such a weird thing. I feel like how do people teach the concept of numbers without using like images? I guess you use like a number line. Like definitionally, you kind of need to have numbers defined to create a number line, but at the same time, it couldn't be that bad, right? So you're not actually going to disappear anytime soon. What? Wait. What happens to him? Why does he disappear? Yeah, go ahead and show us what happens. Interesting. So you do eventually perish. Can we just do this? Oh yeah, great. Then we just do this and let him go away forever. Cool. And then you go here. That was easy. I kind of stumbled into that one, not gonna lie. I just want to go ahead and clear up the last couple of puzzles here then. Can we do this? We can. EYO. Bring your own exit? Exit your own? Not sure. How in the world are we going to get blue where we're looking at right now? Because blue right now, he's hanging out here. I guess if blue does this, then ends up like here. That's not so bad. Yeah, we just have blue hit that guy into there, which is pretty awesome. We just swap around the way that blue does it. We do it like this, so red can come back like this, and now we're all happy. That was nice and simple and straightforward. That's wrong. Let's go ahead and do this again. Then come over here and do this again. No. How do I end up there? We do it like this. Perfect. And now we have a level called Ricochet. I love Ricochet. Interesting little Valve game. One of the more obscure ones, I think. I watched a Valve iceberg video once. It was pretty interesting. Lots of stuff I'd never even heard of before. How in the world are we meant to do that? What? Huh? How do... What? Wait, no. What are we doing here? Literally, what are we doing here? I need to find a way for Mr. Green to end up on this tile, like by himself of some variety. Okay, wait, no, what? Because also it's only Mr. Green who has to get there. Red and blue don't matter, just green. So if you go here, for example, I guess we just need to have Mr. Red come through here. Then we find a way to have Mr. Green kind of come in through here, bounce off someone who is here, bounce off through the cloud, and end up there forever. Okay, that's more doable than I was initially worried it would be. So yeah, all I need to do is find a way to have a fella okay, how do I do that then? how do I do that? How do I do that? Cause I want it doesn't matter to me whether it's red or blue who ends up right here, so long as one of them actually properly does. So where do I need? Okay, it is ridiculously easy for red to end up here. This is a super easy place for red to end up, right here, because you can bounce off here, you can bounce off here. You can kind of normalize pretty easily. Sorry. You can normalize pretty easily to like this spot, right? Yeah, that's pretty easy. You can normalize there with relative ease. So I want from here to bounce off of blue, who is right here, to there. No idea how that works. I guess... Oof. You can do like one of these, for example? No, what am I doing? That's just more of the exact same, like... This is a pretty unique place for him to be. If we do this, you end up there forever, which is not good. So, what do we do from here? You're in a pretty novel place right now. Kind of in the middle of no man's land. Oh, that's easy. Then we do this, and we're golden. My scheme worked exactly as intended. I love a good scheme. Me when the scheme is prosperous. You need to end up over here low-key. Then you... Can we end up with both of them on the same side? Both of the seals? Okay, no, I did need you to end up, like, here or something. Only question becomes, how do we get Mr. Blue to have a good time too. Can I go just reset? Yeah, I can just reset. If I can just get the 2 seals in a decent place to do their thing, as such, and then just move Mr. Yellow, like here. Gorgeous. And that's Lemniscate, whatever Lemniscate is meant to mean. Done. 13 out of 15. Where are the other? Okay, there's one there, and there's another one hidden somewhere. Genuinely couldn't tell you. Very strange little game. Well, I suppose you have a bomb attached to your forehead. There's a bomb on that penguin. It's a bomber penguin. That's bad. I don't want the penguin. Okay. Well, shucks. I guess next time to figure out what's going on with this penguin here. I really hope. Wow, okay. This game, I said it a few times. Okay, there's a button there, there's a cane. Whatever the cane does. And it was move exactly 1 tile. Okay. Gentoo Rescue is really good. This is a really good puzzle game. There's a lot going on. I love the level upon level upon level thing. We're going to see where that goes. I imagine that's going to take us into horrifying places before too long, but we'll find out. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, do be sure to like, subscribe, do the YouTube things down below. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more info on how to play it. And until next time, enjoy yourself.